What's up guys, Kevin D here for your second video in the First Million Academy program. Now in the last video we defined your mountain, so we came up with what you're going to be the expert in, what you're going to be the expert in. We came up with that. We came up with the skills coupled with the need that was prevalent and something that was scalable as well long term. Now that we've defined the mountain, what we need to touch on here guys, now there's not a lot of people are actually teaching this. You need to become a personality. All right, now I'm not talking Jay Leno. You don't need to become a comedian or anything like that guys. You don't need to be a talk show host, but what you do need to develop and what you need to have as a basis is a personality. Okay, because when you've got a personality, people will resonate with it. All right, and everything you do, everything you write, every word you say, every product you release, you should have that personality ingrained into it from start to finish. Okay, that's the only way that you're going to remain in people's minds. All right, that's the only way you're going to be remembered by people. You don't want to let them watch a video of yours on an opt-in page and then suddenly disappear from memory because you don't have any sort of dictating personality traits. You need to have a personality type. Guys, if you look at the successful people in your niche, they'll all have personality types because that makes them memorable. All right, now this all ties in with our whole strategy, and later on in the course we're going to learn about being visible. All right, and we're going to develop an advanced visibility strategy, but that only works if you get this part right. Okay, now the good news is this part isn't hard. There is no right or wrong answer. All right, you just need to pick a personality type and you need to go with it. Now we're going to go through this together guys. So the first part, I can't really help you. It's your decision. You need to be yourself. Okay, you do need to be yourself. However, you do need to maybe exaggerate a few little personality traits and just write down on a piece of paper, if you were someone looking from the outside, what would they, after speaking to you for 2 minutes, write down about you? Okay, some examples. Okay, let's have a look. Brendan Burchard. Let's have a look. Okay, so this guy, Brendan Burchard, I'm sure you guys will all have heard of Brendan Burchard. Now, what he is a very squeaky clean kind of guy. Okay, he's well presented. He's always got that big cheesy smile on his face. He's always, he has, his whole story is a emotional one in terms of he was involved in an accident when he was a little bit younger. He developed his whole business based on he's came from a hardship. He found out how to deal with it, and now he's teaching others how to deal with it. And he's very sort of positivity based and big smile on his face. Like I said, all the time, squeaky clean kind of guy. Okay, a nice guy, squeaky clean. Don't get me wrong. Very, very talented guy, very skillful and knowledgeable guy. But he's very squeaky clean, and that's what he has been from the beginning, and that's what he's continuing to develop, and that's how people recognize him now. Now, that's what makes him memorable. Okay, for example, there are so many people out there in my niche, but for some reason I choose to go to Brendan Burchard there for that example. Why is that? Because he's memorable for being that type of guy. Okay, so you need to come up with something. So there's one example. Another example. John Crestani. Now, have you guys ever heard of John Crestani? This guy is a beast. He's a real marketing genius. He's an affiliate marketer. He has a few of his own products, but he is the opposite of Brendan Burchard. Okay, so let's just go to his website here and have a quick look. Okay, so John Crestani is a guy who's got a beard. He's very rough and ready, rough around the edges. Some of his promo videos, he drives Lamborghinis. He wears a vest. He certainly doesn't dress as a businessman the same way Brendan Burchard would. He's very rough around the edges. I mean, if you click on a few links here, let's have a quick look. I mean, look, you can see the guy. This is the guy here, John Crestani, in the middle of these three. Lying back on, I don't know what car that is, a Ferrari maybe. Yeah, Ferrari by the looks of things. So he's very, very sort of, he's appealing to a completely different personality type than the likes of Brendan Burchard. Okay, that's fine. But what you need is you just need to pick something. You need to pick something and you need to go with it. Okay. So the easiest way for you to do this, guys. So you'll already have a personality. All right. If you haven't, I'm slightly worried, and that's beyond the scope of this training. You need to be yourself. Okay. Once you get a pen and paper, write down what personality are you. Okay. If you were looking from the outside, or get someone else to do it. Okay. Get a friend to do it. Send a video. If you don't want anyone to be involved in this whole thing, put a video up on a forum and ask someone to do this for you guys. Okay, send it to me. Email me a 2-minute video about you talking about your niche or whatever you want to talk about with appearance. So how you want to be perceived appearance wise, how you would normally dress. Send me a video. Okay, my email address, I'll leave it at the bottom of this video. Send them to me and I'll describe your personality from the way I see it. And that might be something you want to build on from then. Okay, that's what you need to do. You need to be remembered. Okay, you're going to be an expert, and the only way you're going to be an expert is by being remembered. So you can have all the knowledge in the world, all the knowledge in the world. It won't matter if you're not rememberable. Okay, if you're not sticking in someone's mind as soon as they see a video of you because of your personality. So next time, if a clip decides to jump in front of them on YouTube or on Facebook again, they want to know instantly that it's the same guy, because the personalities just match up, the voice matches up, and the appearance matches up. So you need to pick a personality and go with it. The easiest way to do this is you need to pick the top guys in your niche. Okay, just pick the top guys in your niche. Have a look what they're doing. Okay, Brendan Burchard, I've just gone through 2 there. John Crestani, Brendan Burchard. Which one do you want to be? Which one closely resembles your personality? Okay, now this is where it does get a little bit tough, guys, because what I need you to do, okay, and this is against common wisdom, you need to find someone who's very, very close to your personality type. Everyone's different. Okay, under the surface there are a billion different personality types. There is no 2 people the same, guys. That's not what I'm saying. But on the surface, on a 2-minute conversation, there are only so many different personality types and so many images that people portray. Okay, you need to find someone who's successful in your niche and is close to portraying the same personality type as that you want to portray yourself. Okay, do that, guys. I want you to come up with a list, a few sentences or a small paragraph about your personality, and then I want you to write below that one person in your niche who most closely resembles that. Okay, most closely resembles that. And this is all going to make sense, guys, when we go forward. It's all going to make sense. All right, this kind of stuff is what is really, really, really gonna, it's gonna set everything alight for you further in the program. All right, and you'll understand why we do things the way we do here. Okay, just go through those steps, complete them. Like I said, drop me an email. I'll do my best as well just to come back with what I would see your personality type like. But just come up with it, guys. You need a starting point. Just do it, and I'll see you in the next video.